Bianca, I was wrong to put you in the position you were in last week to make you the referee because I was wrong to assume that any of you three could handle this like professionals.
Oh.
I was wrong, but there's only one way I figured to right the wrong. Therefore, at WrestleMania, Io Sky, you will defend this, the Women's World Championship, against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match.
Just like that, Cole.
Now, I don't plan on wasting any time. I need 3 signatures on the document. Let's get this over with.
So actually, I am happy you're being added to the match because you really think I'm scared of you. Baby, I went through Elimination Chamber. I watched 2 of my closest friends try to tear each other apart, and I still won. So if I was able to overcome all of that, you don't think I can overcome a triple threat? No. No.
A lot of mommy fans in Minneapolis.
I'm gonna walk out of WrestleMania as your WWE Women's Champion, and I'm gonna go through you to get it.
Bianca, you really think that I'm scared of you?
Shut up. Give me the contract, sign it. You done wide enough to get here. You got what you want, sign it. I want you in the match.
Thank you. Just sign it. All I need is a signature. Please.
That's 2 signatures, Cole.
Guys, all I need her to do is sign the contract. I just need a signature.
And Io Sky now with a missile drop kick to Rhea into Belair. The champion, I told you, Pat, she's pissed off. She's sick and tired of playing second fiddle to Belair and Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky demands respect.
And Io's the last one standing as she picks up her title and says, I'll see you two at WrestleMania.
And Io Sky can prove to the world that she does not have to be an afterthought. A lion tamer light move now by Bayley.
Bayley's going to be Intercontinental Champion.
And Valkyria, Bayley realized she wasn't going to tap, so what does she do? Goes for the Rose Plant. Her finish, great move by Bayley, but Valkyria able to counter, and Lyra Valkyria wins an instant classic.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Pat, you know, it's hard to disagree with Bayley's strategy there. She knew that Lyra was not going to tap out, so she decided to do the next best thing. Hit her with a finish, the Rose Plant. But Valkyria was ready, and she turned it around. What is Del Toro doing here? Del Toro now, top rope, corkscrew from the top! This is crazy as hell! Pat, what the? Ivy Nile just, hey, Ivy, what the hell was that? Ivy just handed something to El Grande that he put underneath his mask. Rey Mysterio may have seen it. Was that a piece of metal, Pat?
I don't know. It certainly looked like it could have been.
Mysterio caught him. Oh no, headbutt to Rey, knocks him to the floor. Rod, he's got something in his mask. The official has no idea.
He's got a loaded mask under there, Dragon Lee. Watch it!
Headbutt! Dragon Lee may be out cold. El Grande Americano now from the top rope in a flying headbutt with a loaded mask.
Here are your winners, the team of the Creed Brothers and El Grande Americano.
Now, you know, El El Santo, he used to have a steel plate in his mask, but it was to protect himself.
Look, Goose, I sat here and I watched you wipe my brother's blood all over your body. Now, his blood is on my hands too. I ain't never felt so hopeless, so helpless, disrespected, pissed off, mad, angry, damn near scared. You made the whole damn world stop. Violated my twin in front of me. Made my heart stop. You know what the crazy thing is, Zeus? In my darkest moment, my darkest time, right here in front of the world, man, a light bulb went off on me, Zeus. Ain't that something? You know what I realized? You wanna know what I realized, Zeus? Hey, Gunther, look at me. I'm not afraid of you no more. No. Before WrestleMania, hug and kiss your family. Before WrestleMania, the night before, I'm gonna lay my head down and I'm gonna say a prayer. I'm gonna pray about you, more so for me. And I'm gonna ask the Lord to forgive me for the man who I'm about to become. Because at WrestleMania, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you for me. I'm gonna get you for Jimmy. I'm gonna get you for my whole damn family. And I will take the World Heavyweight Championship.
Alley-oops
Here it comes, War Machine time. Good night, New Day. Thanks for coming, Woods and Kofi. And Xavier, though, breaks it up.
Teamwork. Unbelievable.
And now Woods sent out of the ring right out here in front of us.
Then got flipped upside down there.
Oh, look at that. Xavier Woods down with a steel chair.
Can't win
The
it if you
official
get
Sean
DQ.
Bennett dealing with Eric. A tug of war now over the chair. Uh-oh.
They can't get the belts.
That's right, Tony.
Their titles, Tony.
Here are your winners as a result of a disqualification. The New Day.
And Penta now. Penta driver. Penta's rolling.
Here is your winner, Penta.
Penta celebrating the victory, and of course, I mean, why would we expect anything different? Carlito now attacking Penta from behind, and Penta now battling back. Dominic trying to hang on, and now Carlito with a backstabber. And the Judgment Day picking apart Penta.
Come on.
Well, what this is their MO, Pat.
The dogs are barking in Minnesota.
The unpredictable badass, leader continental champion, Braun Breaker is here. Thanks for coming, Carlito. He was about driven to Duluth.
Just sawed Carlito in half.
Well, Dominic staring the eyes of Breakker, you're going to be in the ring with that man at WrestleMania. Spear! Like a cannonball.
Shot out of a cannon. A super spear. An absolute dog is wrecking shop on Raw.
Spear to Penta! Breakker taking out everybody on the road to WrestleMania.
Look at that dude. 260. Caught up. More explosive than everybody.
Well, except this man. We forgot about Balor. He's in the fatal four-way, and he takes out Breakker. Finn Balor did not seem pleased that Dominic was added to the match. But he's got an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Kneel.
Finn. Went for the spear, and Balor quickly rolls out of harm's way. Pat, this is going to be one of those sleeper matches at WrestleMania. I feel it. It is going to be explosive. Breakker, Balor, Dominic, Penta. Fatal four-way for the Intercontinental title.
It's going to be must-watch. It's going to be explosive. And will Bron Breakker walk out the same way he walked in as our Intercontinental champion?
CM Punk, what's that thing he likes to say? He's not here to make friends. He's here to make money. So my question then, Paul, is how much are you worth? Are you worth that much? Are you worth that much? Come on, Paul. How much are you worth? How much?
Don't put your damn hands on me again!
Uh-oh. Well, Seth's heard enough.
And CM Punk has seen enough.
And CM Punk's here, and Punk making a beeline for the ring. Remember, Heyman's in his corner. Heyman and Punk claim to be the best of friends, and now Punk and Rollins beat the hell out of one another. Chaos underway here at ringside. Punk now sending Rollins over the announce table. CM Punk now and Rollins attacking each other. This personal, emotional rivalry spilling over. Rollins trying to gain the upper hand, and now a takedown of Punk.
All-out brawl here on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, the history between these two, and now, of course, the situation is with Roman and Heyman involved, and it's just been taken up a notch to the next level. Punk trying to torture Rollins here.
Punk's got him set up for...
My God, Punk measuring Rollins was looking, looked like he might have been looking for Rollins' stomp, and now Rollins with a stomp of his own! A stomp to Punk by Rollins!
CM Punk playing it through the mat with a boot.
Now, you owe me a favor.